Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Go, go, go. Wide, get wide. Check safety.
61, matchbox lights. Snap.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Block now to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Ready up.
50's the mark. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Shift.
Let's go.
Block now on first down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Mike 5. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. He's able to find Wallace. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 16-yard line.
Ready, ready. 18 Gator.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Kill, 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 kill. Whip, 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 whip.
Watch the go.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsey hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 26. The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground.
15. 15, yellow, 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 yellow.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Get it.
Throwing now is Locke. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Ready? 18. 18 Gator. Bravo.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
Fight.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He'll find Lindsey here.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And that will make our score 9-0. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board, ended up settling for 3.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Mahomes to throw. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Now it appears we've got a Chief moving pretty gingerly down there. After one, it's 9-0. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Switch! Hey, check 24! Check 24!
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st down, Chiefs.
Ready! My 18 Gator! It's me and you! It's just me and you! Check 37! Check 37! Check rock! Ready!
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Let's get this. Undercrunch. Patch you.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Franks. And that is incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But now it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Check three. No. Alpha. 41 Mike.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Franks. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Switch. He's checking.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
And their 1st down, Chiefs.
Let's go. 60 outlaws. Double. You're out. Rush in. Grace don't travel. Check. Squeeze. Get in there. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Topper. Check nickel. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check on. Watch the ship.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Everyone got 4 down. Hey, 4-1's Mike. Yo. Switch.
On 1st down, it's Ingram. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Broncos 23-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
22 jet bomber. Lock it. Watch out.
Ingram. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Kill.
Operating from the gun. Franks into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Dorian O'Daniel, 3rd-round pick in 2018, made the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. The throw taken in by Hamilton, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Locke going to bring the offense up first and 10, and he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. The 20. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Ready, ready.
50. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Hey, high 7.
Throwing his Locke on 3rd down. And able to find Deshaun Hamilton complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. Locke going to bring the offense up 1st and 10, and he's now 10 of 10 throwing the ball here to start the game. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check pass, check pass.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. He'll find Royce Freeman, the running back. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Clock now, 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down the middle. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. General, flash. Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Check 52. Check 24. And watch the eye. Ready, go.
Back to throw. Franks. And this one complete to Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Throwing on first down. Franks, he's got it to Ingram, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check 99. Check. Protein spill. Hot, hot. Check. Seam 6. Ready.
Off play action. Franks. Blitz coming, and down he goes. I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hey, 4-1 Mike. Hard. Watch the run. Watch the run. You're out. That's a big shot. Or big. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And an alley to run. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Looking to throw. Franks setting up the screen for Miller. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Ready. 50. Plant. Check, boy. Squeeze. Get in there. Man up, D. Switch it. Let's go.
2nd and 13. That one complete to Hill. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
On first and 10, Franks. And this one's incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Yep. Joker. You go tight. You got tight right there. Watch twist. Hey, watch it. Delta. Ready.
To throw again. Franks. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
47's the mic. Record. 47's the mic.
To throw on third down. Franks. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. And the kick by Butker is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Five.
Mike 50.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke going long here for Wallace. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. They juked him.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the third phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
Off the play fake. Franks under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
13, fellas, 13. Watch 13. 41's the mic.
Back to throw. Franks gets this one to Hill. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Who's that? Under 10, under 10, 10. He's crashing. He's checking smoke. Hey, 4-1's Mike, 4-1's Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want to go.
Throwing again. Franks. Step. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2